Do you ever find yourself stuck in the cycle of wanting to build a good habit, but you're struggling to stick with it? Or maybe you're trying to break a bad habit and it feels like an uphill battle? Well, you're not alone. The science behind habits is actually fascinating, and once you understand how they work, you'll see how they shape our lives. Today, let's dive into how habits form, why they stick, and how to make the ones you want while ditching the ones that hold you back. Now, let's start with a simple question. Why do habits exist in the first place? Well, they help our brains save energy. Imagine if you had to think about every little action you do, what time to brush your teeth, how to tie your shoes, or even how to get out of bed. It would be exhausting, right? Habits allow us to perform these tasks automatically without using up all of our mental energy. Here's the thing, habits don't just appear overnight. They develop through a loop, a cycle of three parts, that is the cue, the routine, and the reward. Let's break this down with an example. Say you're feeling stressed, that is the cue. So you grab a snack, the routine, because eating something sweet gives you a sense of comfort, that is the reward. Over time, this action gets repeated, and before you know it, eating when you're stressed becomes an automatic habit. Now, think about your morning routine. You probably don't even think twice about it. You wake up, you brush your teeth, shower, and get dressed. This is because over time, your brain has associated these steps with a smooth start to your day, making it a habit. But how does this loop work when it comes to good habits or bad ones? Building a new habit isn't about forcing yourself. It's about understanding that your brain needs a little time to rewire itself. Here's the key. Start small. When people try to build new habits, they often aim too high right away. They say, I'm going to work out for an hour every day. But instead, you might start with something like 10 minutes. That is a small cue that leads to an action. The more you repeat it, the stronger the habit becomes. Take reading for example. If you're someone who wants to read more but never seems to find the time, start by reading just one page a day. One page doesn't feel overwhelming, right? Over time, that one page could turn to a chapter, and then soon reading becomes a regular part of your day. Breaking bad habits works similarly, but it's a little trickier. Why? Because you've probably built a strong connection between your cues and your routines. But instead of just trying to stop the bad habit, replace it with something else. Let's say you have a habit of checking your phone as soon as you wake up. Instead of trying to stop that, replace it with something positive like stretching for a few minutes or drinking a glass of water. The key is to finding a healthier reward that fulfills the same need. And now imagine you're trying to cut down on snacking while watching TV. Instead of just saying no more snacks, try replacing that action. Maybe you grab a healthier option like fruit or vegetables. Your brain will start associating watching TV with something else, and over time, the craving for the snack might fade. Now, do you want to hear about the rewards? You've probably heard that positive reinforcement is a big deal, right? Well, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, whenever it experiences something rewarding. This reinforces the habit loop and makes the behavior more likely to repeat. But not all rewards are created equal. For example, if you get an immediate reward like feeling great after a workout, that's a strong incentive to repeat it. But if the reward takes longer, like losing weight over time, it can be harder to stick with. So, consistency is another huge part of habit formation. A lot of people give up too soon because they think, oh, I didn't see results right away, so it's not working. But habits don't change overnight. The real power lies in sticking with it. Even when it feels easier, you're not making any progress. The more consistent you are, the more automatic the behavior becomes and the easier it is to keep going. Think about habits like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small and slow, but as it keeps going, it picks up speed and size. The more you roll that snowball, the bigger and stronger your habit becomes. So with time and consistency, these small changes lead to big results. So whether you're trying to build a new habit or break an old one, remember, it's all about starting small, being patient and allowing your brain to rewire itself. You don't have to change everything at once. Every small step you take adds up, and before you know it, your new habit will feel just as automatic as brushing your teeth. So, what's one habit that you might start working on from today? Let me know in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.